they came in here and dropped him off, and then Shamar's mom literally put his stuff down and she left. So she had already done this before. So, but it's been fun to watch them. I think they're doing a good job. I mean, obviously, I said it a minute ago. It was hard for me to leave in August when I did this. 14, 15 years ago. I couldn't imagine trying to do it right now, but they've done a good job.
Burks officially signed in this past February. What do you like about him, and how big is it to get him in the group as well?
Yeah, well, the number one thing is that he's an unbelievable kid. I mean, he's obviously a freak of an athlete. I mean, you look at the guy who can play multiple positions. Probably one of the better basketball players I've ever watched in person as well. But he's a great kid. Comes from an unbelievable program, a program that has put some really good football players out. He's coached really hard, coached well by Coach Bo, and man, I'm just excited about what he brings to our group athletically, what he brings to our group leadership-wise, and when you look at it, man, that kid, all he's ever done is win. So he brings that winning mentality and again, that competitiveness to our group.
Ben Hicks is a guy you've been around a lot, and he's an older guy. So how much does it help having a guy like that in a quarterback position to help those young guys?
Yeah, I mean, we were actually just downstairs talking. Me and Trey were downstairs talking, and our Shamar, and we were talking about how Ben was calling. He's like, he was starting to tell me stuff that I didn't even heard of before, and poor Shamar's head's gonna be swimming. But Ben's just like you said, man. I mean, you can't put there's no price you can put on having a guy that's been through as much as he's been through, especially in this offense and in this system, knows it inside and out. And as a coach, man, it's so much easier for me, man. When I got 15 receivers out there, I don't have to worry about coaching every single one of them. Ben can coach them. I can take these two over here and coach them up, and Ben can get the other guys right. So I'm excited to have him here. I'm excited about the competition and a lot of the rooms around here, not just quarterback, not just receiver, man. There's a lot of rooms that are going to have some really good competition this spring.
Coach, I don't know how much you get into the 3-star, 4-star, 5-star thing, but to bring in 4 top 50 guys for your group, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, I could care less, man. I don't care if they're 0 stars. I just want guys that, man, when you take ball away from them, it crushes them. They love football, they love working, and they're not afraid of competition. And I think that's what we got and all the guys that we signed this year. Every single one of them love to compete. And just like I said a minute ago, man, they're great kids. When you're recruiting kids, the parents talk about how they want their kids to be around good people. Well, as a coach, you want to be around good kids. And when you have good kids and you got a genuine appreciation for each other and a genuine love for each other, and you can't fake that. If sooner or later, man, in recruiting, you can't fake a love that you have for each other as a player and a coach. And that's what I'm most excited about. Is I know what these kids are about, and I think they add a unique dynamic to our room.
Day one, you guys talked about creating mismatches when you got here as a staff. Seems like you got bigger at the wideout.
Yeah, we did. That's one of the areas we needed to address is the size. Trey Knox it's hard to teach kids how to be that big. I mean, even Shamar, Shamar was one of the bigger kids. When the crazy thing is when TQ came in here, he was 6'1.5", maybe 6'2", and now he's 6'4". So just the growth he's had over the year is incredible. So, man, we answered some needs as far as size and speed, and I think they're gonna add another whole dynamic to our room, man, and make us a lot deeper.
How much of a driver, a motivator is it for TQ? Because it seems like he's kind of a little bit underrated.
Yeah, TQ. He's from Coach Trail. We call it Beast Texas, man. He's an East Texas kid, and some of those kids, don't get the same recognition that if TQ Jackson was in the Metroplex in Dallas, he'd have had every offer in the country, and thank God he wasn't. So we feel like we got a real good steal in him, and and the thing about TQ, man, he's a small town kid. He's a lot like Traylon Burks, man, small town kid. They got a chip on their shoulder, and feel like they got something to prove, and I'm really excited about TQ, man. I think we got one of the best steals in the country there.
Who came up with the hashtag snag crew? Who was behind that?
Well, it's Trey Knox. But we had talked about changing that. We had gone through a couple names. We had a unique name at SMU where I was at before, and I wanted something unique, something that was pretty catchy and pretty, that people would catch on to, and you wouldn't believe how. I'm walking through Dallas Airport and somebody's screaming "Snag Crew." I'm walking through Little Rock, somebody screaming and in Tampa. I got it in Tampa. Somebody started screaming "Snag Crew" and Woo Pig. So it's kind of taken off. And I want these guys to have something, man, that they can hang their hat on, man, something that's unique. And but if we were given naming rights, man, I'd probably have to give it to Trey Knox. Yep.
Talk so much about trying to stretch the field more. This group you got, it seems like that's the case.
Yeah, just like you said, you kind of want to put guys in mismatches. How many times can we get one of our receivers matched up on a linebacker, matched up on a safety? and then just always having that vertical threat down the field. You know, the best thing for Rakeem Boyd is to have receivers that can take the top off of it, and then the best thing for receivers is having a Rakeem Boyd. You know, that leaves you in one-on-one matchups, man. So being able to put the defense in tough spots and being able to find those mismatches and being able to stretch the field vertically is. You got to have speed to do it. You got to have size, and we answered both of those in the recruiting class that we have. And we feel like we have some older guys here that can do that as well, man. Jordan Jones being able to run, and Deion Stewart, and you know Davion being unique and what he can do in the slot there. So I think we got some playmakers, and I'm excited to get them out there this spring.
A great story on John David White, his idol being Drew Moore.
Yeah. I'm fired up about John David, man. He's a unique player, and obviously being an in-state kid means a lot. But you know obviously we coach Trey Quinn at SMU, and I'm not saying he's Trey Quinn, but I think they have some of the same skill set, and really excited to get a chance to work with him as well.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Yeah, good seeing you.